What Prime Minister Modi said yesterday, using the metro, and we are investing billions of dollars, lakhs of crores on metros around the country. Or the rapid rail systems, the amount of investments in infrastructure, coupled with your own effort to bring down import bill in whatever form it may be, will be the collective action to make the country stronger. I don't see any reason we need to be concerned. I think we need to be empowered. Each one of us should go back even more excited about the possibilities that the future holds for us. And our FTAs are only meant to reinforce your ability, both to attract more investment, to export more. All the 38 countries with which we have done an FTA in the last 3.5 years, the 9 FTAs, are all rich countries. They complement us, they don't compete with us. I mean, nothing can be made in Switzerland with a $105,000 per capita income at a cost lower than ours. Nothing can be made in the US at $80,000 per capita or EU at $50,000 per capita. Smarter and better than us. But we can certainly leverage those big markets, those trillions of dollars that they spend on imports every year. Our talent can take us to the next level. And it's time that we started seriously reflecting on artificial intelligence and the tech transition as a force multiplier for us. I don't know whether we have really done some study. I urge CII to deeply reflect on so many areas where AI is only going to make our job better, more efficient, and add to the opportunities that are available to us. Using robotics, using quantum computing, we are going to become more efficient, more competitive. Why do you think the GCCs are flocking to India? 1,800 already here, at least 500 more in the pipeline, expected to cross 2,500 in the next 5 years. Our exports from these GCCs are growing literally 40–50% each year. Currently at $50 billion, employing 2 million people directly. And the ecosystem they support would probably be another 10 million people. It's a time to grab all these opportunities. I don't see any problem. I see huge potential. The problem is in the mind, the potential is before us. And friends, there may be some sectors which are tech vulnerable. We've also moved. We moved from the call centers to BPOs, BPOs to software, to business processes, to strategy. We'll move to AI. We leverage the Y2K moment so smartly. Now we'll be the world's leaders in applied AI. Who will prepare the applications on these large language models? We Indians will. And in every area, I mean, diamonds are down. Lab-grown diamonds is the new opportunity. Energy costs in India are low. Plus, we have huge ambitions and plans on green energy. Now imagine if we were to sell a lab-grown diamond made by renewable energy, green energy, in Europe or other parts of the world as a sustainable diamond. Look at the tremendous possibilities that it holds. And the amount of people who will get engaged in making the beautiful jewelry that many people are wearing. For that matter, I mean, it may sound very small to you, but I think it's a huge potential. Artificial jewelry. I have people in my constituency who make artificial jewelry. Fabulous work. Probably better than what some of the billionaires in this room are wearing. Fabulous work. We just need to bring in that little quality, packaging, that oomph element into it. And brand it. And you'll be doing a great service. Millions of people can be engaged. No artificial intelligence can create those artificial jewelry pieces. It'll be human beings who will do it. Taj hospitality will not be replicated by artificial intelligence. I wouldn't want my coffee to be served by a robo. And I won't go to any place where a robo is going to make the dal makhani and paneer and lacha parotha at Bukhara. Friends, it's time for all of us to run dedicated programs for our teams. Train them in AI. Smarter use of AI. Don't treat AI just as a cost-cutting exercise. And don't just look at AI as something which will help you either reduce people or making it a fashion, as many people do. I find many people tend to say, in every activity, I use AI. Fortunately, the photographers don't say that. And I don't think a photographer who's not a human will be able to capture that right Kodak moment. Of course, Kodak is out, but the moments are still there. It'll need a human being to capture that Kodak moment. And therefore, friends, treat AI as your business expansion plan. Leverage on AI to do your job smarter, better. Capture more markets. Leverage these FTAs. Help the country get to the $2 trillion export mark that we've set for ourselves in the next 5 or 6 years. And very much doable. 863 to 2 trillion in 5 or 6 years is a 15% annual growth. Friends, you can do it. I have no doubt you can do it. ACMA can do it. CIM can do it. Our steel industry can do it. You name the sector. Our startups will come up with cutting-edge ideas, newer ideas. And really, I believe it's time for us to act. And towards that end, friends, I'll conclude with a 4-point call to action. A, let's move up from assembled in India to designed, engineered, and manufactured in India. We must move up the value chain, get into deeper value chains, bigger value addition, get into high value sectors, become self-reliant in critical components, and maybe CII or maybe each of you, industry, could come up with a scorecard. What our ambition will be in the next, say, 5 years, 10 years, and how we have performed against that ambition every year. Indigenization, localization, our exports over imports, our net forex earnings into the country. Maybe you will start with a deficit, but you will rapidly scale up with greater penetration in world markets and grow your businesses.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.